Since 2018, I have been setting goals for myself and at the end of the year going over them. My main goal for creating these videos is using them as a time capsule and seeing my own progression over the years. And along the way, hopefully inspiring some people to set your own goals too. Another year has passed, which means it's time to go over my 2022 goals. Enjoy. Alright boys, now that you know the reason why I'm making this video, let's get into the actual recap of my last year, 2022. This is actually the 5th year anniversary that I've been doing this, and it's kind of crazy that I've done these recaps for half a decade already, and it's also crazy how far I've come with the goals and with everything else. But before I start talking about my goals of 2022, I want to talk a little bit about why it was the worst year of my life. And because I know a lot of you are going through a lot of struggles and, you know, you might have a lot of things to be sad about in life, I don't want to bring you down in a video where you potentially, you know, want to just chill and relax and just listen to me. Because, yeah, again, this is a very relaxing video. This is not supposed to be anything entertaining in a way. This is maybe something to know me more as a person and maybe inspire you or motivate you to set your own goals and I don't know, just try to achieve them. But because of that, I will add a little timestamp on the bottom of the video where you can skip where I start talking about my goals of 2022, because before that I want to talk about my dad, who sadly passed away at the start of 2022. It was very unexpected. It was heartbreaking. It still makes no sense to me that he's not here anymore, and you know, I've cried throughout the whole year before going to bed, probably every single day up until, like, I don't know, October or something, because that's when I started to really get myself very busy, where I just don't have time to think about stuff like that. Whenever I go to bed, I'm instantly tired and I can't even, you know, think about anything. Also, a quick little editor note, just to let you know how down bad I was actually considering quitting everything. So that is like editing for Zipple, doing my own videos, maybe even streaming, just to, I don't know, go work some random ass 9 to 5 and just be by myself. But yeah, again, it's very sad. Rest in peace, my dad. It's I'm not gonna try to be emotional this video. Like I mentioned, I've cried throughout the whole year and I'm not trying to do that right now. I feel like I'm emotionally and mentally in a way better place right now than I was at the start of the year or mid-year, because I've kind of gotten over it all, and you know, I have my ways of coping. I have things that I've told myself how to get over this and cope with it. Maybe one day I'll go in more detail about it, how I have gotten myself together, and also talk about some little stories about my dad and the times we had, and also, I don't know, maybe go in details of how all this thing happened where he just suddenly passed away, because personally I still don't even know myself how it all happened. It makes no sense at all. But yeah, it's extremely sad. But the reason why I also mentioned this is because most of the goals that I made for 2022 are actually linked to all of this, because when I wrote these goals, I was very emotional. I was basically thinking only about like family stuff and just trying to spend as much time as I can with the people that are closest to me. I don't have a lot of them left, honestly. I have my mom, I have my grandma, I have my girlfriend and my best friend. That's kind of it. And that's obviously for like real life, you know, because I have a lot of people that are absolutely amazing online, you know. A lot of the people from my Discord community, I owe them a lot, because we play a lot of games, we talk to each other, have conversations, you know, simple things like that keep you mentally straight. And but again, if some of the goals I will mention seem to you maybe a little cringe or way too like emotional or over the top, again, I've wrote these like 5 days after my dad passed away, so yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, let's get into the goals now. All right, so first goal of 2022 for me was to finish my BMX documentary. So obviously I haven't finished it yet. I did record a couple of more BMX clips this year, but mainly I didn't really go to the skate park because my homie, my real life friend KB, you might know him from a lot of the videos on the channel as well, you know, he's busy with work all the time. I didn't really have much motivation to go to the park either, because my local skate park is actually very far away from me, and the other ones that I have closer to me are very bad. I don't know, they just don't fit my style, okay? And that is the reason why we didn't film too much stuff, and also I didn't try to get some of the clips that I've been wanting to do since, I don't know, 2020 probably. But maybe 2023 I'll finally finish it, because you know, I had a crazy plan with this BMX documentary. It was gonna be very like cool type thing, you know. I would do like interviews and some other stuff, but at this point I might just make it as a regular edit with music and maybe some little other things we've done throughout these years, because this BMX documentary, we started filming it in like 2019, I think, at this point, or maybe 2020, I'm not sure, but it's been stretched out for a very long time and I just want to be done with it. So hopefully this year I'll get myself together. I'll try to do some of the tricks that I haven't done yet, and I'll finally finish it. It's not going to be as a wanted it to be, but hopefully it will still turn out good. And also the problem is I'm not in the reckless mind anymore where I can just send it and do whatever the fuck I want. So now I'm a bit more like scared doing tricks and stuff like that because I don't want to fucking end up in a wheelchair or some shit. So yeah, a lot of the tricks and the spots that I had in my mind that I wanted to do, I don't really even want to do them anymore because it's kind of not worth it, man. We'll see. Hopefully next year it's gonna come out. So first goal is not completed, sadly. So the next goal is learn more about my car, in quotation marks, or I don't know, the banana things, for dad. At the start of the year, I actually genuinely did want to learn about the car for my dad, only like, you know, to make him proud. But throughout the year, I've actually, I don't know, just naturally gotten more interested in cars and overall how things work, about the car culture, all different types of things there are in the car world. And honestly, I've learned a lot. I learned a lot about my own car throughout making videos about it with KB, my car breaking down. The thing is, I still don't know a lot about cars, okay? I'm a complete newbie about it, but now I am interested about it and I do want to learn about it, which I didn't have previously. Before I had the driver's license, I was sort of like not really interested about cars and how everything works overall and how to fix them and, you know, all the names for the parts and whatever. Yeah, now I just kind of been really interested, and probably in the future when I'm way too goddamn old and slow to play CSGO, I might just turn this channel into car channel, hopefully, and we'll have a lot of fun. But that is for the future. Right now we live in here, okay, one day at a time. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But this goal I can actually tick off. I did learn a lot about my car and other cars and a lot of other stuff. So that is definitely completed. Because literally at the start of the year, only thing that I knew, or what my dad taught me, is how to change fuses. And now I know way more, way more. Number 3, go to a racetrack with my car to make dad proud. Again, the reason why I put in to make my dad proud is because... Okay, this one's a bit sad. Hold on, boys, hold on. Okay, this one's a bit sad because in 2021, I think before winter or something, me and my dad were talking about how we should go to Vičernieki, which is like the most popular track in Latvia, I guess. You know, there's a lot of events going on all the time, and my dad used to race there as well for many years. It's like his probably second home.
Finiša līnija pirmais šķērso Raimonds Dinters.
And yeah, we were just talking about how we want to go to the racetrack with a Tegi, and sadly that never happened. So the reason why I put it on the list, I just wanted to go there myself and, you know, just abuse the car a bit in the track. But sadly that did not happen because some financial issues I had throughout the whole year up until end of the year. So I didn't really have time, I guess, to go there. But yeah, mainly it was like financial things, because first of all, my car was like breaking down a lot and I have a lot of things to change for the car to even like go and put it on the track. Yeah, I'll definitely go to the track this year because I actually did some research and I'm kind of sort of trying to get into the JDM community in Latvia, and there's actually like yearly or like even not monthly but like seasonal events on that track. It's called like Old Timers Rally or something. I'll put it on the screen, but it's like an event for a lot of old cars, old and unique cars in Latvia, and I'll maybe try to make to there. Obviously I gotta fix my car to get to there, but that might be one of the things that I'll do in 2023. But sadly I did not do it this year. I did not go to the track, so sorry dad, didn't make you proud. This year I'll make it, hopefully. Next one, again, it's like I mentioned, a lot of these goals were like emotionally attached, so that is the reason why I have a lot of family stuff involved. And fourth one was go on a trip with my mom to another country. So obviously when I lost my dad, the only thing I have is my mom, okay? And I love her more than anything in this whole life, and I want the best for her. And, you know, obviously she was going through a lot, I was going through a lot, so it just made sense for both of us to like bond together and go somewhere. Sadly we did not go to another country again because I was fucking I was a goddamn brokey during the whole year, okay? But I did spend some time together with her, and honestly she's doing way better now as well. I think she has coped way better with the passing of my dad than me. You know, she has a lot of her own friends that she can hang out with, and she's going to a lot of like events, concerts, other stuff. So I'm very happy for her, which means that, you know, us not going to a different country for a trip, it didn't really matter too much. But maybe still in the future, hopefully we'll fly somewhere, go to some cool country. But yeah, that is another uncompleted goal, man. This year is looking like a complete failure so far, boys, because I've completed basically nothing, man. Anyways, number 5, take care of my health / be more active. So at the start of the the year, I was actually doing that because I had everything planned out what I want to do with my, I guess, career in a way, or try some things out, which one of them was also trying to be more healthy and have a scheduled life and all the other cool stuff. But things happened that I didn't expect, and that completely killed my whole routine and everything. But then I kind of got back into it again. I started like working out at home, doing like push-ups, pull-ups. I got some dumbbells, I guess they're called, right? I was working out with those, also trying to like, I don't know, bulk up a bit because I am quite skinny. But all that kind of went out the window, especially at the end of the year, because I've been extremely busy with a bunch of stuff that is related to my channel, to Twitch, to editing for others, and we'll get into that a bit later as well. So I've had no time at all to focus on my health, which is kind of sad. But hey man, you know, I just prefer to prioritize my career right now and try to get that bag as much as I can, because at the start of the year it was very rough, and I do not want to return to that state ever again in my life. So me destroying my body and eating like once or twice a day and not working out at all is completely fine with me, as long as I get the bag. So that is another goal not finished, sadly, but again, something I can improve next year. So number 6 was move into a bigger apartment with my girlfriend. As you can see, I'm still in this piece of shit commie vlog, so that didn't happen either, but we are looking at like apartments right now. But the main reason why we didn't move in was, again, I was a fucking brokey, and so I didn't even think about moving apartments because I had other things to worry about. Like, I'm not trying to spend more money on a nicer or bigger apartment when I can barely even afford this shit, where I had to like sell my skins to like afford rent. But then when I finally got some money, I started thinking about winter, because of what's going on in the east, you know. Because of that, a lot of the prices have gone up, you know, inflation, all the other shit, and you gotta pay more for heating, gotta pay more for electricity, gotta pay for more for everything. So if we move into a bigger apartment, nicer apartment, not only the apartment costs more, but also the utility bills cost more. So that was another reason why we didn't move in at the end of the year. But again, this year's goal is to move out the goddamn hood, and we're gonna get a hopefully nicer apartment. So again, 2023, there's a lot to do in this year, okay, which I didn't do in 2022. So another goal not completed, sadly. Number 7 was visit my mom more often. I would say I visited my mom way more often than I did maybe in the previous years. It wasn't too much, also wasn't too bad. I think it was completely fine, you know. I'm still talking to my mom almost every single day on like WhatsApp and whatever, so you know, I'm in contact with her all the time. But right now, especially in the winter, since I don't have my own car, my Teggy is in the garage, and overall during the winter I do not want to leave my apartment at all because I hate cold and I hate winter. I don't meet her that often, which is kind of sad, but hopefully when spring comes I'll be able to visit her more often again. Yeah, I guess this one we can tick off, so at least we have something, man. Jesus, only 2 things completed so far. All right, so number 8, get partnered on Twitch. Boys, I've finally done it. I'm a partner on Twitch after streaming for like 5 years. I have done it. Unbelievable, dude. Who would have thought, man, that I can get a partner on Twitch? From NHL 18 to a pretty decent CSGO stream. The reason how I got partner, very simple. I set myself a goal at the start of the year to become top 100 in Masters League, which would then give me a chance to compete in FPLC Challengers. I think it was something like that. So because of this challenge, I was very consistent at the start of the year. I was doing like 8-hour streams every single day, and you know, I had to keep the track of the wins or whatever, and a lot of people were interested in this, and that was the reason why I also got like from 80 to 100 viewers average, which granted me the chance to apply for partners. So thank you to everyone who was watching me. I really appreciate it. It was one of my lifelong dreams to get a Twitch partner, because it was actually in my, I think, 2019 goals. It was one of my previous year's goals to get a Twitch partner, and back then I was a 3-viewer Andy, so I was nowhere near to being a partner, but it was there on my list. So I finally completed that once and for all. It's done. Boom. So yeah, very nice. I'm a Twitch partner now. Check me out on twitch.tv/PROPERNATOR. I'm still streaming very often and doing a lot of cool stuff. So next one is reach top 100 in Face It Masters League. As I mentioned in the previous goal, it was my goal to reach top 100 in Masters League. I thought if I didn't achieve it in the first month of January, I'll do it in other months. But again, in January, I had to end that grind midway. I was actually doing pretty decent at the start. I was holding on in the top 100. Then obviously I had a rough week where I got completely out of the top 100 because I had a bad loss streak. But I still believe that if I keep playing, I'll be at least close to top 100. And that's going to give me a motivation to keep going next month or whatever. But then, you know what happened? And then I just stopped and I didn't stream for probably like a month or more than a month. And then when I did return to streaming, I had a reality check for myself if it's even worth grinding for this, if it's worth trying to be like a pro player or something, because you know I've played CSGO my whole life, so I know how the game works. I know how to play the game. I'm pretty decent at the game as well, but to be a pro, you gotta fully put yourself into that grind. And if I am editing for others, if I'm making my own YouTube videos, if I'm, I don't know, socializing with people outside, I don't have time to like fully put my mind into that. So I just realized, you know, I'll just keep doing what I've been always doing, try to mix everything together, entertainment with like decent gameplay, instead of just fully focusing on being like a pro and then, I don't know, landing maybe in like some tier 3 team which like barely pays you any money anyways. And then at the end of the day, I just wasted my opportunities for other stuff. So I did not reach top 100. I still believe that I could do it if I really put my mind and time into it. You know, you can say this about a lot of things, but for this one in particular, I really do believe it. But it's just not worth it, you know. I rather, I don't know, play with the boys, play solo, go troll some people, get some clips here and there, make a frag movie, make something creative, something fun. So my pro dreams that I've had since I was a kid, since I started playing this game, they're completely gone. I'm way too old. I'm 23 years old. There is no shot, okay? There is no Cadian dream for me. It's never gonna happen. So that is completely out of my mind, okay? I had a reality check and that's all I needed, okay? That is not completed. But maybe one day, maybe if I one day become a full-time streamer, I can still try to reach the top 100 at least, because, you know, it's nothing too special. You just need a lot of time and stream for like 300 hours a month. But number 10, build a new PC. As you can see, I still have my old PC here. It's full of dust, barely works, but it still gets me by somehow. I can render out my videos, I can stream, I can do Photoshop stuff, I can do other stuff, so it still works for me. But I do really want to upgrade my PC, and hopefully with the plans that I have for 2023 and hopefully making more money than I did last year, I will be also able to afford a new PC, especially with crypto dropping down in prices. A lot of the GPUs and other stuff has gone down too. Again, another goal for 2023, man. We just fast forward it and try to complete it that year. But yeah, PC still the same shit. Unlucky, another goal not completed. This is probably actually, not only this is the worst year of my life personally, it's also been the worst year for actually completing the goals. I haven't completed shit. Then number 11, get new gear, keyboard, mouse, and chair. Chat, I have done all of it. I have a brand new mouse here. Boom, done. I have a brand new keyboard that you can see, and also this wonderful chair that I made a video about, how to get a brand new chair. I still think it's a very underrated video. It has 1.4k views. I feel like it deserves maybe a bit more, but hey, I often watch that video myself because I don't know, I just love it. That's another completed goal. Woo! I think it's our 3rd or 4th completed goal. Fuck yeah, dude. I did it, man. I got a new gear. Woo! Number 12, register a company. So boys, I'm a big businessman now, but I don't have a registered company. I did register myself as I guess freelancer or something, so I do pay taxes now, okay? I do not dodge taxes. Everything I do is legal. No tax dodging. Everything is fine, all right? So I'm registered as that, but since I have some business ideas, okay, I might have to register a company this year. Also because I started selling and buying skins, which is a lot of like money circulating around all the time. So that's that. Again, another thing for next year, I guess. But yeah, I guess I can kind of half cross this out, because when I wrote register a company, I just wanted to like basically pay taxes and not be a fraud. So I'm a taxpayer, chat. And then the last goal, number 13, be happy by the end of the year. So it's kind of like a interesting goal, because it's very hard to be happy with all the stuff that happened to me. But when it comes to like career and overall like other stuff going on in my life, I am am very happy. So if we're not talking about my dad passing away at the start of the year and me like completely changing as a person, just like trying to speedrun life and be over with it, I am kind of happy, I guess. So I would kind of say this is a completed goal. It's all right because yeah, my current happiness is just being very active, being busy. Also, I got back into streaming. I'm actually like really enjoying streaming, like talking to people and being you know, social with the boys. It's you know, brings me a lot of happiness. It's awesome, you know. I guess that's the recap for 2022. In total, I completed how many goals? Let me see, 5-6 ish goals. Barely half of the goals I completed. Half of them kind of just fast forward to next year. But besides the goals, I did like kind of achieve a lot this year, especially at the end of the year. As some of you may not know or may know, I do edit for Shocks, which is basically the female goat of esports. Okay, she's been in the game forever, and I'm very proud and pleased to like edit for her. So that's kind of cool. Obviously, I still edit for Zippel. I'll never stop editing for him or doing whatever he needs me to do, because without him, I'd probably be fucking swiping the streets right now. Oh yeah, obviously started selling and buying skins. That's a lot of fun, you know. It's a little side business, dude. Makes a little bit of money, and also I get a chance to play with like new skins on stream and skins that I've always dreamed of, and then just sell them and get something new again. So that's kind of cool as well. And also I'm thinking about launching a little website, which you'll probably see pretty soon potentially, because it's actually already finished. It's been finished for over a month now, but there's another little thing I want to do on top of that. So yeah, whenever that is finished, it will be released and should be kind of fun and pogan hype. But yeah, anyways guys, again, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate a little like, maybe a little comment to let me know what you think about it. Maybe you had some goals as well this year that you completed or didn't complete. Let me know about them. I'm always interested. I always read all the comments and all the other stuff. So but yeah, I got a lot of videos coming up this year which will hopefully be pretty good. They're, in my mind, at least good. But yeah, that's about it. Again, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next ones. Adios.